Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a marvelous Monday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have not one, not two, but hundreds of hot remote opportunities from CVS. So I'm excited. I'm going to get right on into the details because I have a hot lead that I want to share in particular, but I also want to show y'all how you can find leads that are available in your location that you can do from home. And like I said, they have hundreds of remote positions open right now. So first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap that notification bell and select all. That way YouTube tells you every time I post a video, and I post the hottest work from home opportunities right here Monday through Friday. So go ahead and lock it on in. And now that you have taken care of that business, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys. So jumping on in here, all the hot leads that I'm going to share today come from CVS. And we know CVS, they are a major pharmacy company. They have a store on like every single corner. I have a CVS to my left and to my right that I could get to in less than 5 minutes. So CVS is doing things. And if you're not familiar with them, you can check out their Glass store. They have 10,000 plus employees. They have 47,000 reviews. Okay, 82,000 salaries submitted. I love when a Glassdoor is this robust. So you can go here, research the company, learn all about them. Wonderful. Now, getting into the hot leads, if you're starting off from their homepage, which is where I'm at, all you have to do is just scroll down to the bottom. And when you see this careers, that's what you want to click on. And just a couple of areas that I want to point out that I think would be really helpful, especially if you're interested in their opportunities. They give you information about their hiring process. If you click on that right there, when you scroll down, you're going to see the exact process. You'll search for a job, you'll apply, they'll review. Some roles require a virtual job tryout as part of the application. So it's good to know that. All right. So we don't feel like, hey, is this legit? Is this a scam? You know, we know that sometimes we might have to do a little job tryout. Then you'll do an interview, and it might be a phone call or a video interview, and then they'll do the offer. So that's very helpful, especially since we know that there are so many scams going on right now. And they also give you resources too for applying. So come here if you're like super serious about them. I love it when a company gives us like the cheat codes, which is essentially what this is. So to get to the hot leads, you just want to click search jobs. And then when you do that, you'll be taken to this page. The next thing you want to do to narrow this down, because right now we're looking at 18,511 positions, and that includes both in-person and remote positions. We just want to go to work location and we want to select remote. Now they do have like the remote, part-time in office at home. We want to just do 100% remote, which is what we'll see if we do that one. And then from here, we'll see that there are 322 open positions. What I would then do, because you want to make sure that you're applying to a remote job that works in your state, you want to then go to state and then choose your state. So for example, I'm going to choose California. Why not? Okay, I'm going to click California, and we can see that they have 54 positions available. And I'm going to just toggle most recent. And so now what I'm looking at are remote positions that work for California, and we're looking at like the latest and greatest one. So you see, I was looking at that one. If you have claims experience, they have a customer service one right here. Okay, this works for every state. So just go over here, make sure you're selecting your state from the drop down, and then that way you know all the remote positions you're looking at work for you. And I'm in the great state of Georgia, and so I would just toggle Georgia, and you would do the same for your state. So now we know how to find these hot leads, and I would get my application ASAP. And I'm going to show y'all a specific lead that I really like, and it is limited, but again, if your state isn't there, just do what I just showed you and you'll find plenty of leads to apply to. So jumping on into today's hot lead, this is for a customer service representative position. This is available in Central and Eastern time zones. So I know the West Coast wasn't in this number, but I just showed you guys how to find remote positions in your state. Now, getting into this lead, we know that you got to live in those time zones to qualify. And this is going to start you off at $18 per hour. And they tell you, you just got to deal with it because it's non-negotiable. And they also tell us the training, which I love. They let us know it's 11 weeks, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 Central Standard Time. And then the shift is going to be Monday through Friday at the same time for your local time zone. And so for 1 year post training, once that time is completed, the candidate will enter into the shift bid process and will be working an 8-hour shift. So after a year, you can switch up your shift if that's what you want to do. Now, to qualify for this customer service role, you just need to be in one of those time zones, have 1 year of customer service experience, know how to use a computer and the telephone, and then demonstrated ability to be empathetic and compassionate, ability to apply patience and adaptability. And it says it's nice to have customer service experience in a healthcare environment, but you don't have to. Of course, you got to know Microsoft Office. It says that's nice to have, but I'm telling you, if you want to work from home, you need to have that. And it's easy. And then you just need a high school diploma. And so it's a full-time role, and they get into how you get great benefits. They also let us know that the job application window is going to close on the 17th. And so it might be open for a little bit longer, but I've been noticing companies closing their job applications before these days. Like once they get a bunch of applications, they close it. They don't need it open any longer. So don't delay just because you saw that. And what you're doing is you're handling customer service inquiries. So it says our goal is to provide compassionate, innovative, and proactive customer service to our Medicare members. We will use skills and expertise to motivate positive change in collaboration whenever possible. And so you're going to be assisting their Medicare customers. And Medicare is an in-demand skill, like experience with Medicare. I see that a lot on healthcare leads. So if you're trying to get your foot in the door for higher paying healthcare opportunities, you want to take your talent to the house, this is the one. CVS has leads for you. And so I would give my application an ASAP by hitting that apply now button. And you already know we've got you covered with the remote resume builder software. We have the perfect template for this. Okay, we actually have multiple. Now, if you're coming from just a general customer service background, maybe you don't have a healthcare background, you could go for customer service 1 or 2 resume templates. And remember, these are ATS optimized. So they're meant to get through the applicant tracking system and look good for the hiring manager who's eventually going to read it. Now, if you do come from a healthcare background, we have a healthcare call center resume template that is perfect for this. And if you've never done customer service in healthcare, but like you've worked in healthcare, we also have a general healthcare resume template. And we have the accompanying cover letter templates to go with all of these, okay? So we've got you covered. We have way more templates than what's listed here. Any type of remote job you can think about, we've got a template, and we're always adding templates. So try out the software for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. You get to use the software, make all the templates, resumes, cover letters you want for 7 full days for just $1. So at minimum, you can get your application in to multiple CVS leads when you get a trial. And if you want to keep the software, it is only $37 per month. And it's super easy to use. It stores all your resumes and cover letters. So everywhere you go, you have them. And it just makes customization a breeze. And we know customization is key. If you want to get hired, you got to add your razzle dazzle, make it true to you. And you can see in this video, you just select the template, you go into the wizard, you make it your own, and then boom, you're ready to download and get your application in. So try out the software. As soon as you sign up, you're going to get a login to your own private dashboard that'll look like this. All the templates will already be pre-uploaded. And then email 2 will show you how to use the software. You'll just log into my Teachable School and watch the brief video tutorials. You'll be up and running in maybe like 10 minutes max. It's really quick. It's an easy software. And then email 3 is just a link to keep handy. That's the link that you would use to reach out to us in our support desk. So if you ever have questions or concerns, we're in our support desk 7 days a week. There's a rep waiting to help you. So we take care of all of our customers. We make sure that you have all the resources you need. And speaking of resources, Join Extra Leads Club, because if you want us to do the job hunting for you, then that's exactly what we'll do. Extra Leads Club is where we find about 3 dozen of the hottest leads every single weekday. We upload them to the Extra Leads Club app, and you can easily get your application in for multiple jobs because you didn't have to look for them. You just have to apply to them. And we verify these leads, so you don't have to worry about scams. If you love the leads that we share on my channel, then me and my team are gonna really impress you, because we have even more where that came from in Extra Leads Club. It's only $1 to try, and it's only $10 per month if you decide to keep it. So for a few cents a day, you can save yourself at least 2 hours a day and get multiple applications in. And we know it takes a lot of applications to get hired, even when you're doing all the right things. So join Extra Leads Club today. Make your job search a little bit easier. And the resources keep on rolling in. We have my website, remoteworklife.co, and we have a free resource on here called the Mega List of Jobs. This is like a spreadsheet where I update it every time I share new companies on my channel, and we tag them with the kind of stuff that they offer. So you can go directly to their careers pages and see if they have something for you to apply to right now. So if you're interested in healthcare, because CVS is a healthcare company, you can type in health and you can see we have 98 companies that will hire you to work from home in healthcare. So when I tell you don't sleep on the mega list, I mean it. Bookmark this page. Come here every time you look for a job. You will be very glad that you did, because you'll find even more leads. And last but certainly not least, check out my Amazon storefront for all of your work from home equipment needs. Y'all, I'm a broken record, but I have to be, because a lot of times people are like, Delilah, do I need to run out and get me a super computer? And I'm like, no, you can run out and get you a, very basic computer. And in fact, you don't got to run anywhere, because Amazon will run to you with the computer. Okay. You can get the whole hookup, just what you need, for $125. If you want a dual monitor hookup, $184. Okay, don't sleep on Amazon. These computers are just what you need to work from home and succeed. So check out my Amazon storefront. Check out the mega list of jobs for more work from home companies. Join Extra Leads Club for $1. It's only $10 a month. We'll do the job searching for you, and get your application in for just $1 using the remote resume builder software. You can get in as many applications as you want, and it's only $37 per month. Unlimited resumes and cover letter templates. So try it out. I think you're gonna love it. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.